Hello students, today we continue our lecture on study of compounds, that is ammonia. This lecture is presented by me, Pranit Ghatak, your chemistry teacher. So let's begin. As all of you can see from the heading itself, today's topic is the uses of ammonia. This is the last topic of this chapter. So let's begin. When we talk about the uses of ammonia, then the greatest use of the ammonia is in the fertilizers. Plants needs ammonia to make protein and other growth compounds. However, most of the plants cannot use nitrogen gas directly from the atmosphere, so they need to absorb soluble nitrogen compounds from the soil. Okay, so from the soil itself, most of the plants absorb nitrogen. So we should make fertilizers that contains nitrogen or nitrogen derivative in the soluble form. Okay, and the conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into soluble nitrogen compound, that can be used by the plants, called nitrogen fixation. And this nitrogen fixation can be explained in the biology as well. Okay, so what happened? Plants needs nitrogen for their growth. Okay, but they cannot get that nitrogen gas directly from the atmosphere, so they need to absorb soluble nitrogen compounds from the soil. So we have to make fertilizers that have that certain amount of nitrogen or nitrogen derivative. Okay, so to make the fertilizers that have a certain level of or certain quantity of nitrogen, we have to use ammonia. Okay, so ammonia is the main raw material to produce the fertilizers. Okay, so let's move to the next slide, where we're going to discuss about the ammonia fertilizers. How many types of ammonia fertilizers there and how they can form. Okay, so all of you can see from this slide that ammonia nitrate fertilizers. Whenever ammonia is being reacted with nitric acid, it will form NH4NO3, that is ammonium nitrate. It is used as a fertilizer. Similarly, ammonium phosphate, that is when ammonia is being reacting with phosphoric acid, that is H3PO4, it will form ammonium phosphate. It is also a fertilizer. Similarly, fertilizers like ammonium sulfate is being produced by reacting ammonia with H2SO4. And most used fertilizer is urea. Okay, this NH2CO. Okay, so this is called urea. This is the chemical formula of urea. So how urea is being formed? So when ammonia is being reacted with CO2, it will form urea. Okay, so in this way, almost four ammonia fertilizers are being used in the case of agriculture. Okay, so to make this kind of fertilizers, we have to use ammonia. Okay, here in all the reactions, ammonia is being reacting as a base, and other compounds are mainly acids, that is HNO3, H3PO4 and H2SO4. And CO2, although CO2 is gas, but it is slightly acidic in nature. Okay, so to prepare this kind of fertilizers, all fertilizers, we need ammonia. Okay, so ammonia is the main raw material to produce fertilizers. Okay, so apart from the fertilizers, ammonia is being used to produce many other things like nitric acid. It is being used to produce the nitric acid in the catalytic oxidation of ammonia. By catalytic oxidation of ammonia, we can easily produce nitric acid. Okay, we can easily produce nitric acid. Okay, in the next thing, to produce a synthetic fiber like nylon, or you can say nylon 66. Nylon 66 is the most commonly used synthetic fiber. It is being used in a parachute as well. This nylon 66 can also be produced from the ammonia. And in the case of pharmaceuticals like sulfonamides, as well as any drug that consists of nitrogen, is being prepared with the help of ammonia itself. Okay, and in case of explosives, ammonia is highly used. Please remember, the bond energy of nitrogen is very high. That is why the most of the explosives are made out of nitrogen derivatives, and to produce them we use ammonia. For example, ammonium nitrate. Okay, so I will go to the next slide. Here you can see in the recent days there was a blast that was in the news, that is ammonium nitrate blast in the Beirut, Lebanon. Okay, this is the picture from that blast. Okay, so ammonium nitrate is explosive, and to make this ammonium nitrate explosive we need ammonia. Okay, so you can see the drasticness of the blast itself. Okay, apart from the ammonium nitrate, you have already heard about a explosive named RDX. Although it is being developed by the scientist as a research and development explosive. The full form of the RDX is research and development explosive, RDX, but it is being used for devastation, okay, or mass cleaning. This RDX is also made up of ammonia. The equation by which, the reaction by which the RDX is formed is HCHO, that is formaldehyde, 6 moles of formaldehyde and 4 moles of NH3 is being react, and they form a compound called urotropin. And when this is the precursor compound of the RDX. From this urotropin we can prepare this RDX. Okay, so to prepare the RDX this is a largely used explosive in the modern world, we have to use ammonia. Okay, and similarly in the case of TNT and TNB, that is cyanotoluene and dinitrobenzene, all of these are nitrogen derivative and nitrogen derivative explosive, and we can also use ammonia to prepare that as well. But recently in the modern days we have the scene of the explosion of ammonium nitrate in the Beirut in Lebanon, and we have already known that the devastations of RDX, okay, and how it used in the mass killing, okay, or bombing. So in the case of ammonium nitrate as well as the other explosives like RDX, ammonia is being used. Okay, so although they are being developed for scientific analysis, but they are being used in a wrong way in the both of the cases, especially for RDX. Okay, apart from that, ammonia is being used to form the nitric acid by the catalytic oxidation of ammonia, as well as by to prepare the nylon or nylon 6,6. We use this ammonia, and as well as the pharmaceuticals. Okay, so this is the uses of ammonia. I hope you have understood this part very well. If you have any kind of doubt, please ask me in the comment section below. So thank you very much.